They've got a different story. Trumps in, moves in, Ginjai Phantom goes up, and rightly so, they should book you too. Love you, Sarge. Here's Brew Boss coming up. Namanari and Would Be King. Linden Tree. Connie Greig's team's flying at the moment. Absolutely airborne. 5 winners at Condo. Double the other day. Treble somewhere else. She's got it on a string. So Linden Tree. Want to Be King. Namanari. That's Namanari coming up now. Namanari moves in. Linden Tree and Would Be King. Would Be King. Moves in. We wait on Linden Tree and we're set to go. The Grenfell Picnic Cup. All in. Set to go in the cup. There's the red light. Gates clang back. You won't see a better start than that anywhere. And on the inside, Ginjai Phantom wants a share of the lead. Namanari's outside it. Then came Would Be King. Trumps in getting up on the inside. Brew Boss was second last. And Linden Tree was last of all. Down the side they travel here now by the 1200 metre mark. And it's a bit hectic up in front here. It's Ginjai Phantom joined on the inside by Trumps in. Namanari sitting out in the cheap seats 3 deep. Getting a nice run behind him was Would Be King. Then came Brew Boss, and last of all was Linden Tree, but not all that far away from them. They move to the side near the 800 metre mark now, and Trumps in shows the way. Namanari's out 3 deep, splitting those runners is Ginjai Phantom. 3 lengths further back, then came Would Be King, then came Brew Boss, and last of all was Linden Tree. Just been shaken up a little bit there as they run towards the 600 metre mark. Coming up towards that point and out wide, Namanari moved up to join Ginjai Phantom. Trumps in was next. Then came Would Be King, Brew Boss, and Linden Tree. I want to get a spurt on from back there. They've passed the 400 metre mark and run towards the home turn here now. And coming up on the outside there was Linden Tree, who's well back on the home turn. Coming up there and stroking out the front is Would Be King. Would Be King quickly joined in here. Namanari battling on, and Ginjai Phantom fighting it out here. Would Be King took the lead on the outside. Appears to be going home the better, and Would Be King got up to beat. Then came flying home late. On the outside was Brew Boss, and then came Ginjai Phantom. Linden Tree made up some ground, and Trumps in was last of all. But you'll find the winner here is Would Be King. Won very, very easy. Would Be King beats Namanari. A very, very busy finish indeed, but Would Be King will go home and score nicely here. Racking up a big day here for Dougie Gorrell. Would Be King, Wren favourite. For the winner here, Would Be King. 6 will get second. Namanari battling on pretty well. And 5, Brew Boss wasn't a bad run either. Gia was getting the line hard. 4, 6 and 5. 4, 6, 5, 3. Can't hear the margins, boss. 2 3/4 lengths by a half. The time? Yeah, but I've got to take his time. We'll grab his time in a minute. I just can't hear him, mate. 2 3/4 by a half. And the numbers here are 4, 6, 5 and 3. For the winner here, Would Be King, trained by Dougie Gorrell. By Lethal Fourth out of Smart Coco. Raced by Jay Angus, D. Gorrell, Spence, Prisk, Wilson, Jackson, Kelso, and ridden by Anel Gangatina. That's 3 for her today. Second goes to number 6, Namanari, battling on well, trained by Monty Waters at Tumbarumba. ridden by Emily Waters, by Wangina out of African Rain. And third in the event goes to number 5, Brew Boss. Peter Kirby by Street Boss out of Redives. Raced by Kirby and Debbie Prest. Ridden by Brianna Burke. Fourth goes to number 3, Ginjai Phantom. I nearly fell through the box here a minute ago. 2 3/4 by a half. And I'll just grab the time, 1:27. 1:27.70. Thanks, boss. 1:27.70. After the running of the Lane Cove Legends Grenfell Picnic Cup. And the winner would be King. Started favourite too, I would imagine. Namanari Battle on Will. And Brew Boss and I catch you from the back. Till the last event on the program here, there are no scratchings in the last. The Lane Cove Legends sponsored the race.